coming to you with one of the most important videos that you're ever going to realize to have seen in your life. And what we're going over is light water magnetism and spirituality and religion and how it's all intertwined. So what you've got, we're coming from the city of Sin here, and look at this, right? We got the wind, the palazzo, and we're just covering the strip. We're walking the strip. First thing in the morning, we're getting light in our eyes. Your body's protein. It's a semiconductor for light. And I know many people are just ignoring this. They don't think, whatever, yeah, whatever. I'm just going to live my life in hustle culture, debauchery, just on programming with needs and wants, forcing life through the root chakra. It's lower dimensional energies, not connected with God, just pleasure seeking. But here's the deal with this. Do as you please. But in Genesis 1, let there be light. It's the Big Bang. I don't know if you guys can put this together, but the Big Bang is a zinc spark of light that formed matter. So the keys to the universe are given to you in the Bible. Now, it doesn't explain the science of it, but I'm going to help you awaken to that, which is going to bring you closer to God and closer to the Bible. We're going to save your soul. That's exactly what we're doing in this instance. We are saving your soul at its core. Right now, your mind is running like a flywheel, just turning on autopilot with programs put in there by society through institutions like churches, schools, governments, parents, and it's got to end. So I talk about disease in the mind and how it becomes disease in the body. And it's 100% true now. You may not get the pieces yet, but after I go through all these data points, you cannot unsee it, right? Remember, life is more about unlearning than it is becoming something. You have to change your views of the world, and the world around you changes. You emit a different energy, and your body is made of energy. So Einstein, E equals MC squared. Energy, mass, C is light. Energy and mass are interchangeable. So when I say E equals MC squared, energy and mass are basically comprised of light. That's all that it is, and light is information that forms mass and matter, okay? So you haven't put this together yet because you haven't read the Bible, you haven't read Andrew Marino's book, you don't understand electromagnetic fields, you haven't read Gerald Pollack's book, Cells, Gels, and Engines of Life, you haven't read anything about the subconscious mind, you probably haven't read anything from Freud, yet you say that can't be true. Well, because everything's so real to you, because you're living in this matrix and not understanding that light forms matter. Your thoughts are changing matter. You're comprised of light. Your thoughts contain light. But you're programmed. So my mentor, Darren Weissman, teaches the process of infinite love and gratitude. And love being the frequency that changes the cell's potentiation. It's light, water, magnetism. Water is a semiconductor for light. It holds light. Your cells in your body is 85 to 90% water. The potentiation of those cells depend on your thoughts and beliefs. And with 98% of your thoughts and beliefs being unconscious. So these unconscious thoughts and beliefs are running on autopilot, just like a drug addict has to get more heroin, and the flywheel's spinning. It says heroin, give me more, and it spins and it gets a repeat. You're no different when you're living on an unconscious life. You're no better than the heroin addict. You just have a different addiction. It might be food. It might be gambling. It might be sex. It might be binge watching TV. It might be the thirst for knowledge. Whatever it is, the whole point of this is to be, and that's it. You just be, and everything moves around you. It is the power of the now. You're living in the it is. You're looking at everything around you, thinking it's real. It's the I am. It's just the state of energy that you're in. And when you're free-flowing, you don't resist the flow of life. When you resist the flow of life, the energy doesn't move, the light doesn't move through your cells, and you die. Now, we talk about our DNA and the gene expression. And then we have, in the Bible, in Genesis, it talks about the Elohim. And the Elohim being these sky creatures. And these sky creatures, people hear about the Anunnaki, are into aliens. Listen, the Anunnaki were in the Bible. They were called the Nephilim. So, the Nephilim were these giants, and they were made from this hybrid, because the Elohim basically mated and raped and pillaged the human race. Now, as that happened, as the Elohim pillaged the race and conquered the women, there's this new race of humans formed, as hybrid humans, the Anunnaki. And basically Elohim took your DNA and they wanted to make these docile, obedient slaves. Our government basically took the playbook from them. Many institutions did. These secret underground societies do the same. And so they took your DNA on the second genome and they put a lifespan on it. But what's amazing is that God and light changes DNA expression. See, your DNA winds up when it's under stress and it relaxes. It totally relaxes when you are I am in a state of just being. You don't care about outcomes. You know that the divine works through you. You know that you're being led divinely through your heart. You don't listen to your heart. It's time to shut that down. And it's time to live what you're meant to experience, because everything that's happening to you isn't real. It's the hologram that you're creating through the light codes, working with the magnetism of your mind through your thoughts, changing the potentiation of the cells that are vibrating, pulling in your experiences. Oh my God. The keys to the universe and the Bible and all the nuances put together that took me 20 years to figure out. But you won't take action. Well, I won't fit in. See, it's hard to change because you can't express yourself, because you'll be ousted by society. Most people are going to ridicule you. They're going to make fun of you. They're going to try to drag you back down. They're not going to want your soul to ascend. It takes a strong man or woman to overcome that. But I'm here to save your soul. I have the best interest in changing the light codes that move through your body, through changing the thoughts and beliefs, through helping you achieve the love through your heart by changing the beliefs that are in the subconscious mind that you can't even find. Not understanding how your thoughts are actually changing the world around you and creating the world around you that's living in pain and suffering. The fear, the pain, the challenges, anger, resentment, frustration. There's so many great phrases in the Bible. There's so many. And it talks about forgiveness. It talks about how money is not everything. But the amazing thing is when you don't care about the money and you just live through your soul, it just shows up. Jesus said, forgive them, Father, for they don't know what they do. You can't take offense to somebody who's ignorant, who when you give them the information, they won't even read it. They won't even think twice. They never even heard of Doug Wallace, who researches the mitochondria, who talks about the genetics of DNA and where it actually came from and how the mitochondria is actually just a bacteria and it's light that moves the electrons through it that lead to reductive stress and cause oxidative damage leading to disease. Again, shocking. Not really. That's how our universe is made. So you can stay in this derp state or you can take action. And the action is you need a coach. You need someone that can walk you through the footsteps of saving your soul, finding consciousness. So you can be free to associate, not care about outcomes. Be the person you're meant to be. And it's ego that you want. Money, everlasting life, crazy, profound love. When you find that love within you, you don't even seek it outside you. And then you're a magnet for the money. You're a magnet for finding information that's going to lead you down the right journey. And that's why it starts with going outside first thing in the morning and getting light. Now, I didn't get up as early as I would like to, for sure, just because I stayed out late. Your body can handle some stress, so live life. When you live in love, the energy just flows. It just moves through you, and you get less reductive stress. So even though a few days you didn't get light, a few days you lived in a hotel in Trump Tower, and you got exposed to a lot of electromagnetic fields, it won't impact you. But you would never want to live your life chronically like that. That's what keeps you in a constant derp state of suffering. So you got to realize it's the behaviors that you change that lead to the open heart that opens the crown chakra, which gives you the divine intuition to the pineal gland. And then you act and move and walk in the ways of love, forming a polarity through scalar waves in your mind that attract better experiences. But even if they're bad, no judgment. Life is happening for you, not to you. So you have to take action. You need a coach. We can change the vibrational frequency, put you in the polar charge necessary to create the life of your dreams. So I want you to take action. And I'm going to make a call to action here where you've only got 2 days from the date posted on this video. And I'll give you half off your first visit. And then tell me if it's bullshit or not. Because the pains, fears, and challenges, the stresses you have disappear. The self-potentiation changes, and eventually the disease state changes. So you change the frequency in the mind, you attract different experiences, and you take action on your new belief systems. And I promise you, if you truthfully take action on this, your life changes radically within a year. All the ego things that you want that are just total bullshit anyway, keeping you stuck in the matrix, trapping your soul in this dimension, you'll have them. You'll have all those things: money, love, and health. And in an unbountiful amount. So my email, if you can't find it on my website, because some people have a hard time finding these things online. Some of us are kind of old, like me. We're getting older. We have a hard time finding these things, not super tech savvy. But it's protouchrehab@gmail.com. Email me there, okay? I'll reach out to you, and we're going to put together a plan to help you live through your soul and change your life through your thoughts and beliefs. Remember, E equals MC².